Car began in 94, and found rolling in 95. Pieces were replaced in 96, and came to the hand in 97. Now it comes, and here we go. KOF this year again. Nothing so sound as 1998.
Alright folks, welcome to another PWF Saturday. I am your usual host, Ginger Giant. Welcome to the Plebs Wrestling Federation, the greatest collection of talent throughout the multiverse. And we are in for an exciting night after Pokelocker took the championship 2 weeks ago as of today. Which means there will be a bit of a spin on the event because Pokelocker and I are both fans of the niche fighting game, beloved by South Americans everywhere, King of Fighters, and therefore, tonight will follow a new format. 4 teams of 3 in the KOF tradition shall fight for the chance to face Pokelocker for the Rumble King crown, and he shall face all 3 opponents at once. Will he secure his title as the King of Plebs, or will one of the 3 on the team that makes it be able to depose him as the King? So, no tag title up for grabs this week. It will purely be for the Rumble King title, but we should be in for an exciting night of wrestling. So, as the hype music dies down, we are going to start this tournament off right. Like I said, 4 teams will be fighting for supremacy. We'll take a look at our bracket here. So, wasn't able to get the team names on there because, again, this is a professional show. But first off, will be Team Giant Attack versus Team Latino Hype. Obviously, PokeLocker will not be on any of the participating teams, as he will face the winning team to see if they can have a shot at the crown. Alright, folks, I hope you are ready, because it is time. So first up, our first collection of triplicate talent is Team Giant Attack, made up of Cheems, Ivy Snore, and another individual clad in the purple of victory, myself, Ginger Giant 645.
Ooh.
And they make their way to the ring. So, sir, did you just miss all of the preceding conversation?
Yes.
Alright. Tonight's a little different because PokeLocker secured the Rumble King title 2 weeks ago. And, as we are both enjoyers of KOF, as you can tell from our brand spanking new arena, we will have 4 teams of 3 fighting for the chance to face him 3-on-1, as is KOF tradition, as he is now the final boss. And now Team Latino Hype entering an unlikely alliance between Wahuan Juan and the Hype Komodo, being the hype glue that binds them together. But taking a bit of a break from the tag division this week, it'll purely be for a chance to face off against PokeLocker to see who can secure the title. And a few different rules this time to speed it up a bit, because it is 3-on-3. No one can interfere while their teammates are in the ring. You have to tag out if you want someone to enter the ring.
Okay.
Pinfall is a count of 2 to speed things up, because this is going to take a while, just from my tests earlier. Even with only, 4 teams, this will take a bit. Oh, and the bicycle kick!
Already with the bicycle kick.
Already!
Hot
But
damn.
it's 1 at a time, pinfall of 2. Tossing them over the ropes can be an out, but just pushing them out does not count. You have to deliberately throw them over the ropes. So a few things to try and speed it up, but we'll see how it does. Ooh, and chuck at him like a softball.
Is that a new move for teams?
It has been for about a month and a half. But you know, there's
I
only
have
been 3
not watched for a
broadcasts
while.
since then. Oh, and the Mario jump! But yes, all of our competitors got a few new moves in their repertoire as of about 3 broadcasts ago. But you know, people have things to do.
We're here for the rebalancing.
And Vegeta still being our ever reliable ref. And you tag in Ivy Snore, and he's immediately judo thrown for his troubles. Trying to go for the strangulation move. Also, this was not supposed to be the music for every match, because this is supposed to be Rugal's theme, but I'll just replace the final battle theme then. It's all music from King of Fighters. Oh. Yeah, see, that for some reason doesn't count as going over the ropes when you set the rules to that.
Ooh.
So, PokeLocker, now that you've shown up, I think you missed it. So, this tournament, in honor of you and our mutual love of KOF, it is structured like a KOF tournament. So whichever team wins this tournament, their teams of 3, they will face you 3-on-1 for the title, because you are the Rugal of this tournament now. But you know, James, I have to warn you, I hear PokeLocker's been doing some final boss training. That might make him a tough enough opponent, and totally so I wouldn't make it just a stomp match of 3-on-1, because that would be boring. He had to get ready for the what would happen.
What did PokeLocker have to do to train so much?
Well, he had to play as Rugal a lot and get kicked out of a lot of arcades in Mexico. Because it is a common phrase on those cabinets, Rugal es por putas. Like, it's basically the equivalent. Imagine if Street Fighter was the big thing. And actually, no, I'll use... which do you feel like you know better, Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter?
Mortal Kombat.
Imagine if you could pick Shao Kahn, but in the US, every arcade cabinet had a paper sign on it that says, playing Shao Kahn is for pussies. And you're disallowed from picking him.
Oh.
Yes, and PokeLocker's also been rewatching the Latin American Dragon Ball dub, which is unironically sick. I've also been watching that.
I am a big fan of Smoke from the Mortal Kombat games.
Robo
They used to be my
Smoke or
go-to
Human
character.
Smoke?
Both. It doesn't really matter. I
I always had
Smoke
more
as a
fun with
concept
Robo
is
Smoke
cool.
because he has the harpoon. Like, he has the scorpion move that just comes out of his chest.
Uh-huh.
Oh, PokeLocker's been saying the Spain dub with El Famoso Boo Boo! Did I tell you about that outrageous shit where in the Spanish dub they always say, like... First off, they don't say boo, they say boo boo. And they always call him famous when they say his name. So it's never just, oh, boo boo, it's El Famoso Boo Boo! Also,
The way
every
you
time-
said that made you sound like Yeti or Yogi Bear.
Yeah. Hey, boo boo!
Gonna go grab a picnic basket.
This is
Woohoo.
what... Oh, I need a picnic basket! Maybe he'll show up, I don't know. But you can see, even though I set the pin count to 2, and I set all these rules to speed it up, that's why I put those in, because this is going to take a while. I wish they would just count that as ring out. Like I said, the way I understand it is apparently you have to drag them over and very deliberately throw them over the ropes. It's not like the Battle Royale when I said it that way. The nice thing is, once someone goes for a pin, no one can interfere. But we've seen how that goes in multiple rumbles. So PokeLocker, it is either knockout, they have to pin to the count of 2, or do a very deliberate throw over the ropes. But it can't just be, oh, I pushed you out. They have to, like, deliberately drag them over and then throw them out. I did set the knockout rate to high, but that tends to make it just a bit more common, not every 5 seconds. Yeah, some good offense, but, you know, the real test is going to be when someone gets eliminated. And a contest of strength. Comes back up and knees him in the face for his troubles. Oh, Mario jumps right over me.
Right over you. Now he's doing the nut twister.
Yeah, I've trained hard to resist that.
He's burping your face? Good
Yeah,
God.
he's spitting green goop.
A llama horn.
Yeah, I meant to workshop the name with you, but I thought Team Giant Attack would be good, considering, you know, me and Ivy
Yes,
Snort are like
I do like
6'3". I'm 6'4". I think he's only slightly shorter than me.
I'm 6'2".
Yeah, but you know,
Please
you're
tell me
built
you
different.
didn't-
Oh, he almost threw me out!
I like how you you said we're the giant team or whatever. Then you said because you and Ivy Snore are tall. Then you...
We're taller than you.
Well, no. I just thought it was funny because
You've got the girth advantage.
He's a part of the giant team because of his quote unquote girth advantage.
PokeLocker, these are on
I'm horizontally
YouTube.
tall.
You'll see the link on my Twitch page. If you just go to the main page, there should be a link on there. But just in
I
case,
have
may as well
also
post it.
started uploading my VODs to YouTube. Again.
Oh.
I started doing it again.
Hype Komodo, I think, was eliminated. So it's
I think
2-on-3
so?
now. Oh, but he's waiting. He's waiting to distract the ref. We're getting some battle cries here. Alright, PokeLocker, have a good night. Before you go, I will link the
Ooh.
YouTube playlist in the chat.
That was almost bad.
Oh, someone's out.
Oh, it's...
Oh, Juan's out.
Juan.
Well, Juan's the only one left.
Oh, man, this is...
Looking
been
dire
pretty
for
good.
Latino Hype. They haven't secured a single out yet. Oh my god!
Oh, and that one wasn't an out immediately.
Yeah, no, it has to be a very deliberate throw over the ropes, like that. If I had tumbled out, he would have gotten me out.
Can Juan handle a 3-on-1 like this?
Maybe.
He keeps trying to throw you, it just doesn't work.
He's unbeaten in the tag championship for, like, months at this point. Do you know how many times Los Supremos have defended the tag title now? I'm out.
4. Oh, he got you out.
They're up to 6. No one has been able to beat them. Ivy Snore with a devastating suplex. It is now 2-on-1. Can Latino Hype mount a comeback, or will Ivy Snore be able to end this? He is clotheslined.
3 against 1 hardly seems fair.
Ooh, but the shoves. You and him both know the art of the shove.
That's damn straight.
Oh, almost out. And he lands the Atomic Buster. Goes for the pin. Will that be it?
Ivy Snore's going to the
He got it.
chiropractor after
His
that.
count of 2. It's you versus him. 1v1. It's down to the last man.
Oh, I guess I didn't realize that Ivy Snore actually...
You're out. He did it.
There's no way that this actually happened.
Juan, the sole defender for Latino Hype, means they will move on.
How?
What
did
an
this
upset!
even happen?
We both bitched out! The streamers cannot secure a win! Oh my fuck! I am stunned here, partner. We both saw what just happened there, but I could scarcely believe it!
There's just no way.
There's no luck here. There's no luck. Well,
That's what it seems like.
it is time, then, for the next matchup to see who will face Team Latino Hype. We'll have to see if Hype Komodo and regular Juan can put in a better performance, because as it is, Juan just dominant in the tag arena, apparently. Would you believe that I nerfed him a bit, and he still managed that? Because, as I've described to many of my detractors, I couldn't rig this game if I wanted to. Life finds a way. It's like Jurassic Park. Alright, it is time for the second matchup to see who will face Team Latino Hype. So first up, it is Team Bastard Sword. Made up of the Sneak Ring, Jimmy, and Zach. What a team of heels. What's funny though is he requested to be teamed up with Jimmy, and last week he was like, wait, am I a good guy or a heel now? And I'm like, you're halfway. You were considered good guy, but teaming with Jimmy, that's like a 50% on the evil chart. And there he goes. It's like letting the council die in Mass Effect, you know? Just moves your meter. And now, Team Darkness Marine. It is half shilling, the evil version of 50 pence. The evil version of Zack, known as Chaz, teamed up, unlikely so, with Bird, solely out of hatred. This team is formed out of hatred for Jimmy. A team
like
of...
made an evil version of Bird that just has a red rush symbol on it.
Well, no, that's regular Bird.
Yeah, I know. When he walked out, I thought you were meaning that.
No, Jimmy is evil Bird. He only teamed up with the forces of darkness so he could murder Jimmy once again. Oh, and the punch combo landed on Zack. Yeah, so Triforce Sniper, welcome to the stream. Team Latino Hype made it to the second round of this KOF tournament, where it's 3-on-3, but only one at a time. And the only reason was Juan bailed the entire team out. They had eliminated no one. Juan was the last one left, and he eliminated me, Ivy, and Cheems, all in the same match. Yeah, Cheems is accusing him of hacks, and 50 Shilling trying to hang in there. It looks like he's not having a lot of luck. And you know, Cheems, I've been trying to, Sneak King has been asking me about more TV time, but would you believe that ratings go down when he's on screen because no one can see him get owned?
It feels like that scene in SpongeBob, you know, where Patrick
is beating himself
trying to
up,
show
yes.
Yes.
Alright, will Chaz be able to do anything? A lot of hopes for Team Darkness Marine. The last champ before Pokelocker was Bird. Also, I got really lucky and found an online page with the King of Fighters font, and so I made the King of Plebs logo out of it.
The King of Plebs.
Not the most high-def thing.
Doesn't have to be.
Nope. Well, that's where I'm lucky. This doesn't have to be professional. This just has to be a shitpost. And Bird facing down Zack for daring to team with his mortal enemy, but losing the striking contest. Lands a back body drop. Well,
would you believe that these two were best friends before this?
Not really. We like our audience members here, but, you know, there's a distinction between dudes I know and ones that pop in. Fighting outside the ring, unconventional choice in this scenario.
Looks like a bunch of interpretive dance for the crowd.
Yeah, 50 Shilling, not able to really get his bearings, although he has a kendo stick. And he misses. Can you hardly blame him with the opponent he's facing? The only thing is, that's why we have Vegeta as our ref, you know, trying to tell if the Sneak King has been wrung out. It's a difficult task. I gotta say, Team Darkness Marine not putting in the best show so far. Bird started off strong with those punch combos, but the other ones, they can't seem to really get anything going.
I wonder which team will get the first knockout here.
Well, as we've seen, though, even if a team gets down to 1-3, that is no guarantee.
Oh, God. That was something else.
Well, thank God he's wearing that helmet. You know, his face was rammed into that post. And Zack is tagged in. Facing down his evil self. Jimmy hasn't done hardly anything. Ooh, what a knee! Oh, I'm sorry, Track Force, that you didn't win that raffle. But you know, luckily Aftermarket isn't too bad, unless you want something really rare, in which case, just don't. And Bird doesn't even get to the 1 count. Oh, and he tries to throw Zack over. And he's out! First blood goes to Darkness Marine, but now Jimmy and Bird, the mortal enemies themselves! Two opponents that have tried to murder each other 6 times in this ring. Jimmy lands a headshot.
Is this the first time Jimmy's been tagged in the whole round?
I think so, yes. He's the secret weapon. He is. Oh, and he kicks Half Shilling right in the dick of Darkness. Punches him right there again.
The dick of Darkness.
Half Shilling trying to reach for some kind of item. You know, if we didn't know any better, we would assume it was down to 1-on-3. And he throws the Lance of Longinus! Triforce, I'm trying to think if anyone in that ring knows the Tombstone Pile Driver. And the Sneak King is tagged in to face Chaz. I need to go...
air slaps the air.
I really need to add some of those Yu-Gi-Oh! GX clips to Chaz's entrance. Because obviously I named him that because it's an anagram of... I think that's what you call it when you make something of Zach. But now I need to add all the clips of them going like, Chazberry Pie! Or
is that Fire Breath or Fire Fart?
He's out! Fire Breath! It is 2-on-2!
Chaz is out.
Well, both versions of Zach ate shit.
Bert keeps getting thrown here. You gotta be careful. He's gonna get knocked out.
Yeah, he's gonna lose some pounds if he keeps getting hit. Trying to land the gun taunt didn't quite work for him. He's out!
Bird is out before he could take out Jimmy.
Half Shilling.
What?
Was grabbed near the ring, but you can't tell because it's the Sneak King. Can Half Shilling take this one out for Team Darkness Marine? Oh, and he's out! It's Half Shilling versus Jimmy! It's 1v1 again! Oh, almost with the victory. Striking contest. He flips a coin. It's heads! Put the headbutt! Jimmy said, oh, your coin landed heads? Well, here's one for you. He tries to throw him out again. He can't muster the strength. Will this do it? And the Team Bastard Sword will advance!
Oh, man.
Solely on the back of Jimmy, him and Wah Huan, two competitors that both dragged their teams into round 2. Certainly not what I imagined. Oh my gosh, well, I'll tell you, my friend, I did not see it going this way. At all. So, whichever team wins, it's Team Latino Hype versus Team Bastard Sword. Whichever team wins this next match gets to face Pokelocker for the Rumble King Championship. So, without any further ado, let's get started! Yeah, Zach, you missed a lot. So, basic way to sum it up. Whatever team wins this round gets to face Pokelocker in a 1v3 match, but he's been doing some final boss training. If anyone scores a pin or a knockout on him, that will be the person that gets the title. Not the whole team, just one person. But Team Latino Hype, made up of Hype Komodo, Juan, and Wah Huan, will face Team Bastard Sword of Zach, Jimmy, and the Sneak King. Triforce Sniper trying to make his comeback.
After allegedly being nerfed.
After allegedly being... Well, Wah Huan was, and he still managed what he did. I'd say I was more than fair. They have won 6 weeks of the Tag Championship consecutively. But, just as a review, because we have some new people moving in, it is count of 2 for the pin. Over the rope counts as throwing them out, but it has to be a deliberate throw over the ropes. Shoves do not count. Also, Zach's question of the day, if you could do a duet with any pop star, who would you choose? If it's modern, I'm not going to know who half of them are. But it doesn't say living. So I'm trying to think. Jefferson Airplane.
The only correct answer is Meghan Trainor.
If it's living, maybe the guy from Vertical Horizon? I don't know. I don't listen to a lot of modern pop. Oh, Kendrick. I can mumble. Actually, even though he does a lot of lyrical stuff, but I could easily just stay in the background and go, what? Yeah! Also, I think I would just look hilarious in a
You know, when he's doing that move on Sneak Ring, it really just looks like he's just jorking it on the mat.
Oh, yeah. he can't quite get to go. Maybe he is. Maybe we found a way to sanction the horrible, unspeakable things in this league. Oh, man.
He's just
Juan's
doing a
arm.
hollow there.
And he stops the Irish whip.
Staring contest.
How do you fight a man with no form? And Juan here, landing the bow and arrow
Oh, that's a
pin.
strange way to jork it right there.
Well, you have to reach so far up with that method. No one ever taught him how to do it right. Everyone tried to keep him innocent.
Now he's about to take it from
And that's
Nikita.
it! So Sneak King already eliminated.
Well,
Which means
unfortunate.
Juan is responsible for every single elimination that Team Latino Hype has scored. Will it be the same for Jimmy? And he tags in the Hype Komodo. Striking contest. And he wins but collapses to the ground. Ooh, nice super kick. Hype Komodo backflips off the post. And he does it again. What acrobatics? Hype Komodo versus Jimmy. I don't know if we've seen this matchup yet. Flying body splash. He got it! Jimmy's
Ooh,
out!
almost.
He will not bail his team out today!
Wait, that was only 2 seconds.
Yes.
Is that the?
I said count of 2.
I guess I didn't hear that part.
You're good. But yeah, it's happened multiple times. It was to speed things up. But yep, pin of 2 out of the ring, knockout, all are viable methods. Zach's got a lot of work to do if he wants to reverse the fortunes of his team. Jimmy will not bail them out this time. And a flying knee drop. Ooh, enziguri. Sweeping heel kick.
Can Zach pull a Juan and take on this 3v1?
We'll have to see. The real question is, if Zach gets pinned, will it be Juan again, or will one of the other teammates secure victory? Well, they tagged Juan in. Oh man, tried to mess with Juan outside the ring and ate a sock to the jaw. So nice striking. Kick to the shin. Ooh, nice arcing kick. He goes for the pin. And he got it!
Oh,
No
man.
eliminations for Team Latino Hype! Meaning, they, all 3 of them, will face Pokelocker in his final form as Rumble King. Alright, my friend. Well, that is it. But not before we see a Hype victory screen. Well, folks, that is it for the qualifier of the tournament. But it is time for the promise that this night has held. Will they be able to shape up against Pokelocker? We will just have to see, won't we? Well, James, who is your money on going into this this final fight?
You know, I might have to put some money on Juan here.
Yeah, you think he's
I don't know
gonna
how well
secure
he'll be on a free for all here.
Yeah, it'll really be
But
something to see. Although again,
maybe
they'll have
Hype
to be in the
Komodo
ring
will
one
come
at
up
a
and-
time because this will follow KOF rules. Now, I will set the pin to 3 count because this is the final match. But it is time to see, can anyone dethrone Pokelocker after his final boss training? It is time to determine who is KOP, King of Plebs.
Oh,
And they enter the ring. Team Latino Hype. They have put in a performance today. And what pageantry as they make their way to the ring. immensely enjoying the posts from Triforce Sniper in our personal plebs chat. But we will have to see. And stoically making his way to the ring. It is not just Poke Locker, it is Grand Rey Poke Locker, which if you have to brush up on your Espanol, Grand King Poke Locker. And though it is a 3-on-1, only one competitor will face him at a time, as per KOF rules. And a savage knee to start things off. Oh, and already hitting his finisher!
Starting off strong.
Starting off strong.
Kick to the chest.
Juan trying to do anything, but he is just tossed over the side of the ring. Elbow sends him careening down. Some good reversals, though. They're not being completely destroyed. Nice straight punch. Judo throw. Man, so far it looks like you're right. Juan is putting in a hell of a performance.
Already has the Grand
He's already
King
drawn blood.
bleeding.
Nice genocide cutter. Hype Komodo's tagged in. Reverses
Maybe
the
Hype
Irish
Komodo will
whip.
surprise us
Hops
tonight.
over him. I was expecting something more elaborate for that maneuver. Oh, but he lands the backbreaker. Kicks him while he's down.
Ooh.
Into the corner. Nice kick. And a contest of strength. And Hype Komodo sent careening to the canvas. Another savage kick. Another! Pokewalker sent into the ropes. Smart strategy so far, as they try to send him running to maybe get rid of some of his stamina, but what a hold from Hype Komodo. Juan is tagged in. Lands the elbow. Some savage punches in the corner.
Punches.
Face is rammed into the corner. But the kick reversal. Ooh.
Juan is
Savage.
bleeding.
Savage strikes continue. And they're both bleeding then.
I don't think Juan saw anywhere near this kind of competition in the first 2 rounds.
That combo, though. Well, like I said, I was in communication with Poke Locker because we weren't sure making it a true KOF tribute. It takes a lot to be the Rugal of a league. And so far, their Team Latino Hype's putting in a good performance. Some savage knees to the face. Ooh. More kicks, and a tactical roll from Hype Komodo, it seems. Backflip kick, and he's spitting hot fire! Is that the triple? Nope, just a single backbreaker. Oh, and he lands the Vegeta Barrage! Elbows. And yeah, some of that final boss energy is starting to kick in here. And the Big Bang attack lands! Another savage knee. He is kicking his ass all over the place. He gets to the count of 2. If this was still set to the count of 2, he'd be out. All right. Still a savage performance from Poke Locker. SNK Boss Syndrome is kicked in, but Juan tries to interfere! Hype Komodo refusing to participate in the less than honorable tactics, but he will tag him in. Big Bang attack landed. Some savage knees. Oh, and Poke Locker's looking tired. Still not able to be thrown out of the ring. And now it's him that's eating knees to the face. Submission. Will he tap? He will not. Lands his finisher again on Wahwan. Will this spell his doom if he goes for the pin? Ooh, and the big stomp. He goes for the pin. He gets to the count of 2. Wahwan has secured it! For the second time in PWF history, Wahwan is now the dual PWF and Tag Team Champions. He has secured both! Folks, what a night. This tournament, twists and turns. I honestly can't believe how this night went, but it looks like he has done it yet again. So, Wahwan will be wearing the Rumble King crown and the tag belt next week. And Zach has already said, Rig, that you shut up. I nerfed Wahwan because I was tired of them winning the tag championship. And Pokelocker was buffed all to hell because he had to take on 3 people. So, I literally couldn't rig it if I tried. So best just to accept the ride and what the computer gives us. So, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. I know it was a shorter broadcast than normal, but still, what a hype turn of events. What an unpredictable turn of events. Also, if I truly wanted to rig it, I would win every week. Couldn't if I wanted to. But thank you so much to Cheems for hopping on commentary, Triforce Sniper for being here most of the night, Zach for hopping on only partway through, and for Pokelocker for putting up a final boss performance against 3 wrestlers before finally being dethroned. So, I will try to stay in touch with Triforce Sniper to see if he wants the KOF format to continue, because I would love to do something like this again. Alright, everybody, so all of you have a good night. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for being the greatest wrestling fans in any championship. And all of you have a good night.